Well, hi everybody. My name is Becky Thomas. I am the program director for the Physical Therapist Assistant program. And since you can't really come to us now, I want to take you on a tour of our college, just a mini one, and so you can see what the Physical Therapist Assistant lab looks like and kind of get a little tour. So come on with me. As we walk in the door, one of the first things that you're going to see is our spirit store. We have some awesome stuff to kind of get you outfitted for being a Bryant&Stratton Bobcat. As you can see, I've got some cool gear on. So let's head down the hallway. All right, so one of my favorite things about this college is what's called our Children's College. So what that is our students and faculty can have a place for their kids to go. They are open all day and into the evening. So even if you need to come back on campus to study, we have some amazing rates. So if childcare is an issue, it's not here. So that's awesome. And today we're not going to go inside, but we'll put some pictures up right now just so that you can see what it looks like. But it's a pretty cool place, and our students actually get to work with the children who are in the Children's College when we get to pediatrics and learning different stuff about that. So. All right, so a couple places I want to show you at our college, because right now you're trying to make a decision. Maybe it's between OTA and PTA, or occupational therapy assistant or physical therapist assistant. And so I wanted you to have an idea also of our occupational therapy assistant program. So this is their lab, and it's very similar to our lab, but as you can tell, if you kind of walk around here, we have a full kitchen, which really simulates being able to teach a patient how to adapt at home with different adaptive equipment. So in that respect, their lab is a little different than the PTA lab. But in this area, we can actually use wheelchairs and help to show the students how to train patients to go back and be able to do their activities of daily living at home once they're released from the hospital or from the rehab center. So that is here in the Occupational Therapist Assistant Lab. We also have, which isn't up right now, a really cool thing for pediatrics. It's like a swing that hangs down, but we try to give the students an experience as if they were going to be working with a patient in a regular clinic. So this would be kind of like a typical clinic that you might see out in a rehab center or an outpatient facility for occupational therapy assistants. So this is the Physical Therapist Assistant Lab. So you guys are in here pretty much every day, all day. So we try to make it really comfortable for you. So it's really set up like a physical therapy clinic would be set up. We try to have a lot of things in here that would actually simulate you being in class. So we have mat tables, we have this wonderful skeleton that has lost a few limbs. We call him Fred. And we have different equipment to be able to show you how to do therapeutic exercise. We also have a mat table, so when we teach you how to use wheelchairs, we have a shorter table to be able to learn transfers on. And then we have all these fun boxes of bones to be able to teach you anatomy and kinesiology. So one of my first things that I get to teach for you guys is kinesiology. And one of the first things we do is empty these buckets of bones out on the ground, and you have to build your skeleton on the floor. So that's always a fun activity. It helps us reorganize all the bones after everyone's been using them to study with all semester long. We also have traction table. We have lots of different equipment that we can use to teach with. And then if you come this way, we have a lot of different equipment in here as well. And we also have lockers for the students. So in here, we have ultrasound machines and electrical stim machines. We have lots of adaptive equipment that we can teach gait and walking activities. And then we also have lockers for students to be able to change, and you can keep all your lab clothes and stuff in here as well. So one of the really cool things that I love about this college is its small class sizes. So we can only have up to 24 students. So there would never be a time when you would actually have more than 24 students in your cohort. The other thing that's really neat about the physical therapist assistant program, as the occupational therapist assistant program is the same, we have what's called cohorts. So you actually start the program with the same group of students that you'll graduate with, which is pretty awesome because you develop some really cool lifelong friendships and just have a great support group to be able to study with and bounce ideas off of. The other thing that is really nice is we have what's called the Learning Resource Center. We have one that is a little bit more for your general education classes, and then the other one is specifically for science. So we have those staffed by faculty and specialists in learning to be able to just give students that extra tutoring that they might need, maybe go over different anatomy and physiology things that they just didn't quite understand while they were sitting in class. So that is something that we offer as well. And just the fact that I wouldn't say 24/7 access. Usually our emails get cut off around 11 p.m. But other than that, students know that they can always get a hold of their faculty and just ask questions, get help with anything that they need. And we really get to know our students, which I think is super helpful as well. So I hope that you apply, and I hope that you enjoyed your tour. And we are excited for the fall semester, and we hope to see you soon.